Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and this time I want to walk you through how to get the Swarm Mythic Path in your playthrough. Let's go ahead and just dive right in. And the first choice you're going to have that actually impacts this is in Act 2, right at the beginning. You're going to be asked to basically do a tour of your camp, and then you're going to come into the commander's tent and have a conversation with Queen Galfrey. During this conversation, you will have the option of asking her why isn't she going to stay and trying to convince her to stay with the army as they march towards Dresden. Do not take that option. If you do that, she will block you from doing one of the things that you need to do in order to become a swarm towards the end of the game. Next on the list, you're going to come to Leper Smile as part of the main story quest. And when you get to this area, you're going to have to fight a swarm queen. After you get through defeating this queen, you're going to have the option of either burning her body or taking some of her poison with you back to camp. Make sure you take the option to take some of her poison back with you. Then, right before you're about to assault Dresden, there will be a council meeting where they'll decide what are some of the things they're going to do in order to be able to take the city. You will have the option of deploying the Vescivores or the swarm during that assault. Make sure you take that option. If Queen Galfrey is with your party during the time that this conversation occurs, she will block you from being able to do that and basically say things like that are not done in my crusade. So again, it's absolutely critical that you make sure when you have that conversation with her at the beginning of Act 2, let her go ahead and go on her way. This does make the assault on Dresden slightly harder. Basically, you're going to have these little pockets of swarms that will kill the demons there, but then that means you have to take on those swarms. And in some cases, they can be a little bit more difficult than the demons or the humans that would have been in their place, but it's not a crazy amount of difficulty that can't be overcome. Next on the list is Act 3, after you have taken Dresden. Erebith will inform you that she's seeing swarms in Dresden and that they need to be cleared, otherwise she's concerned that they'll take over the entire city. You'll come to this house in the city and you're going to have to fight through swarms, and you're going to have to do that by yourself. So make sure you cast some scrolls or summon some other people or do whatever you feel like is necessary to make sure you can successfully get through this fight. Once you've fought through the swarms, you'll come to the young Vescivore queen, and you will have the option to kill her or walk away. Make sure you go ahead and walk away so that she will have time to grow and create the full swarm that you'll later be able to take control of. The next step is at the end of Act 3. You're going to come to the Ivory Sanctum and face a boss character called Xanthir Vang. After you finish defeating him, there'll be a table over to the right with a book called Xanthir Vang's Notes. You need to take that book and then you need to actually read it. So you can either right click from the log and look at it from there, or go into your inventory, right click on it and open it. But just collecting it is not enough. You actually have to go into the book and read it. And that will then open up a project for you that will allow the Crusade to research more of Xanthir Vang's notes. The next and last step does not come until the beginning of Act 5. Once again, you have to come to the house where the Vescivore Queen has been growing. You need to come to this house before you go to the Citadel in Dresden. Once you hit that Citadel, you make a decision about what your permanent mythic path is going to be. And you do not actually have Swarm unlocked until you come to this house. So make sure you do that first. Once you enter the house, again, you're going to be attacked by pockets of the swarm. And this time you're going to go up against a queen that is much older. Once you defeat her, there will be an option to go ahead and eat part of her. Do that, and once it's completed, you will have officially unlocked the swarm as one of the mythic paths that you can take. And that's the video. If there was anything that I said that was unclear or you have more questions, please, by all means, leave a comment down below. I'll definitely try to get back to you. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, share this content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.